Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. We'll see Los Angeles facing Los Angeles. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Weber is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's McGrady in at the 2 spot. Maravich, good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And right off the bat, Greg, it looks like that A game is exactly what he brought.
And Weber throws it down.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Maravich. And he converts the layup. Maravich has got his second basket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We call that a high percentage shot, and when he's the guy taking it, I'd even say it's automatic.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that. Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Rose, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
No one near James as he lets it go. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one. That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Abdul-Jabbar misses.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by McGrady. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Sabonis. Paul George comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Paul's subbed in for Rose. And then for Los Angeles, Love check in for Weber. Wade comes in for McGrady. Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
And with the D playing him tight, he knew just what he wanted to do. Nice hook shot.
Paul dishes to Gasol. Pass to Maravich. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Kept alive. And Kareem throws it down.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this one. And the first one drops. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden comes in for Maravich. And then for Los Angeles, Walton comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Paul Pierce is subbed in for James. Pierce, the pass to Walton. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot by Pierce will not go.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
It's Harden with the drive. Great D that time from Walton. Three-pointer, Wade. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Paul, and it would have counted had it fallen. And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Los Angeles on top, leading by 10. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Pierce. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's McCollum in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook out there with Allen. Then it's Walton. Then it's Pierce. And it's Worthy in the small forward.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Sabonis, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Rose in for James Harden. Woo!
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Here's McCollum. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. And Los Angeles with some changes. Weber comes in for Walton. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's McGrady. Sabonis grabs the board. Los Angeles trails by 10. Butler kicks to McCollum.
Oh! Hey, that's good. Ooh, wow. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Okay. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. There's Rose with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's McGrady. Los Angeles with another miss.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you. What a tough shot. Those runners are not easy.
Weber. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Sabonis. Walker comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Paul George in for McCollum. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Love checked in for Rodney. James comes in for Worthy. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Allen. Hardaway is subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Ginobili with the steal. Here's Rose. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. 7 points for Derrick Rose.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Hardaway kicks to Wade. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Griffin's checked in for Walker. James Harden comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Paul subbed in for Rose. Gasol dishes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
They get the rebound. Out to Wade. Here's Pierce. On the wing, James. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Walton's checked in. Paul kicks to Griffin. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Love with a wide open look. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down, or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And it's been a back. And fourth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Looking at the game Maravich has been having, he's got 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
They've got Sabonis. Derrick Rose is out there with Maravich. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Walker in at the force line. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defenders something extra to think about.
Westbrook passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Tries the hook. That shot misses. In the corner, it's Ginobili. The three. Hits it from three-point range. Ginobili's got 5 points so far. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Westbrook dishes to Weber. And he uses the glass on the layup. Weber's got his second basket of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
That one falls.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
It's Maravich on the wing. McGrady covering. Sabonis, no good.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Butler, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Los Angeles, Rodman, he's checked in for Weber. Worthy comes in for James. And Allen subbed in for Tracy McGrady. McCollum's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Westbrook, an easy 2 points on the layup. He has 7. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Down low, it's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Rodman kicks to Westbrook. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Allen for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Maravich, good. Maravich has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Worthy's shot is good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Allen for 3. Again, Allen missing.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. It's been quite a game for Pete Maravich.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the middle. And Gasol slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Griffin. Rejected by Pierce. Walton against Griffin. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. So Walton nails both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Love against Gasol. The feed to George. Rejected by Pierce. Here's Wade. Oh, and the jam by Wade. What a play. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Los Angeles leads by just 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Weber is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Walton in at the 5 down low. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Los Angeles on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Rose passes to Ginobili. 6 on the shot clock. And Walker kicks to Ginobili. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ginobili's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. It's Westbrook with the drive. Walker against Weber. Now here's Ginobili. Not a lot of room. Can't hit from 12. The shot by McGrady. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist. And Los Angeles leads by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot. Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
James kicks to Walton. And no good. Griffin with some nice D. Walker dishes to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Harden has a wide open look. Again, the miss by Harden. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Well, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. I mean, this is one guy who just does not know how to back down, especially when the game's on the line in crunch time. Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
Westbrook passes to Weber. Griffin with the steal. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fades and shoots. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Walton against Griffin. McGrady left side. Walton inside. Defended by Griffin. And Walton throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They now take the lead. And Los Angeles leads by 2. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Maravich in for James Harden. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to control. This is the time. Kevin.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Yes!
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's Maravich. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. McGrady knocks down the trifecta.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest. Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And here's Los Angeles. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 6. Hook shot. Nails it.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
Six seconds left in the fourth. And here's Maravich for 3. Can't get the 3 to fall.
And sometimes he can hit that deep,